And speaking of enterprise level requirements and business impact, I'm very happy to welcome one of our early adopter program member, Marco Favaretti from Adyen. Marco, welcome.
Hello, Thomas. Thanks for inviting, and excited for this opportunity.
Thank you for being with us. Marco, can you start by telling us a bit more about yourself, Adyen, and also the use case that you use Rossum for?
Absolutely. So, my name is Marco. I'm originally from Italy, and I've been living in the Netherlands for almost 6 years by now. Over 4 years at Adyen as of now, and yeah, Adyen. What does Adyen do? Very good question. So, we're a fintech company. We provide lots of financial services around payments, but not necessarily just payments to both online and physical merchants. So when it comes to the use case for between the for the collaboration between Rossum and Adyen, we needed someone that could grow with us, that could keep up with our workload and with the complexity, and especially with our ambition. So I'm grateful to be here and can say it's been working so far.
Thank you. Can you tell us a bit about the challenges that you were facing before you started using Rossum? Did you have some of the human challenge, technology challenge, and document chaos challenge at Adyen?
Absolutely. So we see automation alongside accuracy as well. So if you just look at automation itself, automation on paper, it's easy to do. The question is, are you doing it properly, or does it take me as much time to monitor automation than to just process something myself? So going back to your slide from before, definitely the human challenge was there. We were growing a lot, like hiring new people left and right, but that pushes you to really challenge your own processes and make sure you're being efficient. And when it comes to the human challenge, we would rather monitor something rather than process it ourselves, because then we can spend time on other key processes. And definitely the technological challenge. I mean, ultimately we are a fintech company, so we also like to take technological approaches to our challenges in that sense. And yeah, document chaos, I mean, speaks for itself. So we are um, operating from over 25 offices worldwide. We're in virtually every region. So think about templates and documents and languages, currencies. So um, we were facing a lot of challenges, and we needed someone that could grow with us.
And you've been part of the Rossum Aurora early adoption program. So I have to ask, what are your experiences? Obviously, we've seen the numbers, we've seen the chart, but I would love to hear what do you think?
For sure. So actually, one of the Adium formula points is launch fast and reiterate. How we see it is we want speed, but we also want scalable speed. This is basically what comes to mind when we talk about Rossum Aurora. So it's not just a matter of, okay, are we getting the result that we wanted, but are we getting it as quick as we would need it? And I mean, I think the graph is pretty self-explanatory. Ourselves, we process tens and thousands of documents every year. So if it would take as much time to train the system, then growth wouldn't be so quick anyway. Um, so this was a great result for us because we realized, okay, especially taking into consideration our previous challenges and with all the different regions we operate in, we needed a scalable approach for the system to learn all the documents that we need to process. So yeah, it was a great experience so far.
Thank you. Look, we probably have a lot of people in the audience that would like to automate their document processing, and you clearly have a lot of experience. Is there something you would recommend to our audience when in their automation efforts?
For sure. So I think what's interesting about automation is it really pushes you to understand your own processes, because you cannot automate something you do not understand. So I would say the main point for me would be to really challenge your systems, challenge your own processes. Why am I doing this? Why am I adding this additional click? Do we need this in the first place? Where is the source information that I use to make certain decisions? And um, we realized ourselves at times we were not challenging as much. And then we were talking with our account managers from Rossum and realized, oh, but why do I need to click this 10 times? Oh, we actually don't need to. Let's do some testing, and things change completely. Very simple, challenging each other. So, um, to sum it up, I would say really understand and your own processes, and from the smallest step to the biggest one. And actually, I would say start from the things that you take for granted, because it's many times the parts of the process that you don't really challenge as much.
Thank you. Thank you.